dog, I just got my window tinted, my windshield, and that shit costs like $350. And that's why I'm streaming right now. I'm trying to see if it was money well spent or, you know, if I'm just a fucking sucker. But yeah, right now we're in the Scottsdale Townhome Complex in Carson. This is by far the most ghetto block in Carson. Carson's just south of Compton and west of Long Beach and east of Torrance, Harbor City, north of Wilmington. So yeah, we're out here. If you know anything about Carson, you know that Carson overall isn't the worst looking place. It's always had gangs and stuff, and it's had its fair share of violence, but most of it doesn't look that bad. You know, Carson's not known for having projects like Watts or being dirty and trashy like South Central, or being in a state of disrepair like Compton, except for this part. This is like the one part of Carson that like actually legitimately looks pretty rough. The roads are fucked up, the windows are all barred up, and these aren't like apartments, these are townhomes. So that's why it's like what the fuck? Because like, you know, most townhomes don't look fucked up in LA. It's like they look decent, but here it's like, okay, you know, everybody hates the HOA, right? Nobody likes the homeowners association. They're annoying, they charge you money, people don't like kicking up to them, sometimes they're power tripping on some bullshit. However, I feel like the Scottsdale townhomes could use a little bit more HOA intervention. You know, they clearly haven't painted these townhomes in maybe like 30 or 40 years, maybe not since they were built. So they all look pretty rough, the paint's all faded and shit. So if these guys are paying HOA fees, I feel bad for them. They're definitely not getting a good deal here. Just it's a very rough area considering the surrounding neighborhoods. Yeah, this isn't Keystone, this is Scottsdale. Keystone is more on the northwest quadrant of Carson. Yeah, what's up, Dark? Hope I brought my gun. For what? For what? I'm not a crash out. Not a crash out. You know, if you use a firearm in self-defense, you better hope that you use it in the only appropriate manner it is meant to be used. Like, you can't escalate a confrontation with a firearm, because if you do, then you're gonna go down for it, you know? And then also it's like, okay, you use a firearm, but if you're gonna use a firearm in self-defense with the intention of using it in self-defense, it only makes sense to keep it with you on your person, right? But unless if you have a concealed carry permit, a CCP, that's illegal. You have to keep it in a lockbox stored in the trunk of your car. If you keep it up, like, you know, where it's easily accessible in California, what the fuck is gonna happen to you? I'll tell you what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna go down for it. You're gonna catch a case. You get pulled over, cops see that you have a gun, you're in deep shit. So you have to know the law a little bit, you know, and know what you're getting yourself into. Because you catch a gun case, it's like, what, 5 years guaranteed? Unless if you got hella money for a lawyer. But I'd rather just not deal with the legal issues. Yeah, this is the Scottsdale Townhomes in Carson. Harbor area, Los Angeles. It's the roughest looking area in the harbor area, arguably. I don't think that there's any block that is rougher than here. And like, I think Scottsdale is like the only, nah, that's not true. There's two hoods that are Piru hoods in Carson that I think are, it's more blacks than Samoans and Polynesians. And I think Scottsdale is one of them. It's mostly black homies. And I want to say Grace Avenue to the northwest of here. They're like a black Piru hood, if I'm not mistaken. And actually, this is like the first hood that I ever saw rolling deep. In this exact plaza across from me that the camera's facing at. About 10 years ago, me and my friends, way before I even started doing Cali Hood Page, there was this taco place to the left in this plaza. And at that taco shop, they're like having their hood day or some shit. There's like 40 of them. And that was like the first time I had ever seen any gang rolling deep, like right there. That's where I saw them at like Top Shelf Tacos. Anyways, yeah, the reason why I'm streaming right now is I just got my windows tinted. And I spent top dollar on this shit. I spent $350 on tint. I got the 3M stuff that blocks out supposedly 95% of heat. And I hope it was worth the money. Right now I'm feeling the dash. Feeling the dash right now. And it's not that hot, so I think it was money well spent for now, but if the stream crashes, then I might crash out. Because I just spent $350 to try to prevent my phone from overheating when I live stream. Sounds like a cop. What's the purpose of Cali Hood Page? You glorified hoods. There's no need to push hoods. At the end of the day, I don't know what you're trying to say, man. Sounds like a cop. Why? Because I don't talk in broken English or in Ebonics? Okay, well, you're the master profiler. You can think whatever you want. I really don't care what you think. But enjoy the stream. If not, you don't have to be here. You're in the taco shop gang? What are you talking about? The first hood you seen was white on a guy's head. What do you mean by that? How's the foot? I got the boot off, but my foot still hurts. Yeah, I'm in like Northside Weemos. It's like Northside Weemos, Scottsdale, Realty Street, like right around there. This corner gets a little hot, you know. There's always tags and crossouts, like, and then there's this alley that's always kind of fucked up looking. Yeah, we're right on the border. Like directly across from me would be Realty Street. But I just saw a fucking tag, so I want to go and get that real quick. Go to Hawaiian Gardens. Hawaiian Gardens is far. I went to Hawaiian Gardens recently, but me and my friends, we went to Dave & Buster's. Or Dave & Custer's. Eastside Weemos. Ghost Town. This fucking camera doesn't fucking focus, dude. It's just got me fucked up. I hate this phone, man. What happened to your Instagram account? It's Little Cyclone Eastside Threats. What's up, dude? What's up, man? Hey. What's up? Hey, I'm actually happy to hear from you, man. My Instagram got taken down in February. So it's been 3 months that I've been trying to get it back, and hopefully I get it back soon, but because I lost my Instagram, I had to start getting creative with what I was gonna do next. And I was like, well, shit, I mean, if I'm gonna eventually maybe lose my Facebook account too, then maybe I should start streaming. And I was like, you know, it's kind of dangerous, should I follow through with it? But I was like, fuck it, man. And so here we are, we're streaming because I don't know what the fuck else to do with my content. So yeah, what's up, Cyclone? Good to hear from you. I've been in your hood before, man. Like I was like live streaming like 3 in the morning when everybody was asleep. All right, we got some Eastside Weemos, Westside Weemos right here. Streaming low-key dangerous, bro. Be careful, man. Take care. I know we haven't hit up, you know, trying to be low-key. I understand. I know how it is, man. You ain't gotta tell me. That's why I do it at certain times. Like, I don't like doing it during dinner time, because dinner time is when it's super hot. And, you know, and when I live stream, I intentionally do it at times when I think people are less likely to be outside. Because I'm not trying to stream the homies when they're posted up. Because I know that's going to lead to problems, and I'm trying to avoid that. Oh, shit. We got a strike up. I got to get that one. But yeah, I intentionally try to not stream when it's active. I wait for people to usually go to bed, or I do it in the mornings. Right now, I'm just trying to test out my window tint. That's why I'm streaming now. But as shit gets closer to like 5 o'clock, I know to avoid the main hangout spots, because I'm not trying to cause problems and create friction. I want to get a picture of this though real quick. Yeah, but I know some of you guys were asking about my foot. I got the boot off, but my foot still hurts. I broke my foot like 6 or 8 weeks ago, 7th of April. I was playing ping pong in New York with some homies, and I snapped my foot in half. So it's still a little tender. I don't want to do anything and go on some crazy adventures that are going to require me to maybe book it and run away from somebody, or have to like hop a lot of fences, because my foot's still tender and fucked up. But at least I don't have to wear the stupid boot anymore. But I kind of want to slap the boot back on, because people treat you nicer when you're a cripple. I'm trying to figure out if this hood is claimed by Northside or Eastside Weemos, because for the longest time in this area, when I come through this hood, it would just be Eastside Weemos tags, and Northside would never cross them out for like months and months. For like 6 months, there were these Eastside WeMos tags on those railroad tracks just behind me, and they were never crossed out. I think they still haven't been crossed out to this day for like a year. So I don't know if Northside still, if they're still around. I see Eastside WeMos still claim 246th Street, which is, that's what Northside claims. Yeah, hopefully I get my account back. Yeah, God willing, I'll get it back. Hopefully, man. But if it doesn't happen, so be it. Here's the thing though, is that like if I don't get it back, I won't be able to start a new one unless if I get like a new phone connected to a different IP address using a VPN 24/7, because on my current phone they're not letting me open up and create new accounts anymore. Like shit is fucked. It's so bad, bro. Like they didn't just take down Cali Hood page, they took down like 10 or 20 other pages I had running. So all my backup accounts are gone and they won't let me make new ones. For some reason they let me keep my personal account. That one they didn't touch, but any creator account that I have is donezo. Forget about it. It's done. RIP. I will tell you what I have done on my end though. I sent them a legal notice. I wrote a letter, a demand letter to the legal department at Meta, and I delivered it last Friday, so it's been almost a week. And in that demand letter I told them, look, you need to do a manual review of my account getting taken down, because you know it's affected my company, my business or whatnot. And so I wrote them a demand letter, and I notified them that if they don't do something about it within 14 days, that I will be resorting to filing a small claims case against them, and they'll have to come to Los Angeles and meet me in court. And I actually have like legitimate grievances. I don't want to get too into detail with all of it, but I do have grievances that they could be held liable for. And I think I have a pretty solid case. So I'm working on it, and you know, honestly, it would be cheaper for them to just give me back my account. It would be cheaper for them to give me back my account, which honestly, it was a bullshit reason why they took it down. Is completely irrelevant to whatever content I was posting. So I think I have a strong case, because you have to understand, when my Instagram account got taken down, my Facebook got taken down too. And I get this email saying like, oh, you know, if you want to appeal our decision, you have X amount of days to do so. So I appealed on Facebook first, and Facebook got taken down for the same reason that Instagram got taken down. And I appealed it, and then they brought back all my Facebook accounts. I was like, okay. So they admit that they made a mistake on Facebook. That's great. Now let's try Instagram. I try the same thing on Instagram, and I request a manual review. They don't do it. They just instantly deny my appeal. And they said I couldn't appeal ever again. So it was bullshit. It was a total crock of shit. And so like, I think I have a legitimate case. It was clearly some kind of error from their AI detection system. And I'm pretty sure that once they review my case, they're gonna see that they were in the wrong and that they need to correct it, because I am willing to sue them. So that's where we're at right now. Anybody here from Cali banging? I don't know. I really don't fuck with Cali banging that much. Like I go onto the Reddit maybe like once every 3 days or so. You know, sometimes I'll clip some content from there, but I'm not really active in the community. Like that community, like all the discussions, that's like more for like gangbangers, you know, and I'm not that. Like you can tell that based on the vibe and the conversation in there. It's like most of the posts, they're not really relevant to me, and it's like politics and stuff, and like I don't really care about it that much. I really don't. Like, oh, this person, this rapper, this hood, and like I genuinely don't give a shit. Or like, oh, this guy PC'd up, I don't care. Like that shit is like in one ear and out the other for me. There's certain types of content I care about that I think, you know, it piques my interest a little bit, and then there's a lot of other shit that I'm like, okay, yeah, none of my concern, I don't care. The Mexicans hate the blacks out there. Where, in Carson or Wilmington? That might happen with like both. I'm not sure if it's as racial out here as it is in Long Beach. I don't think so, because Long Beach has a good amount of black people there. Wilmington barely has any. You look at like 100 people walking down the street in Wilmington, driving down PCH or Anaheim, maybe one of them will be black. The other 99, Mexican. It's all Mexican. Yeah, there's a couple blacks here and there, but you don't see them walking around. They're never outside. You never see black folks around here. Anywhere in Wilmington. Even like where the projects used to be. The Dana Strand. Down there on, what is it, King Avenue or King Street? They turned it into, you know, just another cookie cutter townhome complex that looks not cool at all. It used to be the projects. It used to actually, it was like ugly, but you know, it had history. So it's kind of sad that they knocked down so many projects here. Like, it was ugly and, you know, a lot of crime and shit, and I'm sure, you know, the city was always felt like taking action against it to protect, you know, other citizens from getting accidentally shot or whatever, just trying to make the neighborhood safer. Like, I get that, but they always replace the projects with like ugly ass buildings that don't even look good. It's like, it's so obvious it's a cash grab. There's no passion in it. There's no intent to like, oh yeah, let's beautify the city. It's just a cash grab. The San Pedro Stoners and Eastside Weemos going back and forth. Meta can be reasoned with at times, but YouTube and Instagram are tyrannical and Stalin-esque. Well, Instagram is Meta. Well, but so can I. Hey, so, you know, they can be tyrannical, they can be absolutists, they can be fascists or whatever. So can I. Two can play that game. I mean, shit, like, I'm literally nothing to them. Like, my case is really, it's nothing on a grand scale. I'm a very small fish in a big pond. However, this is everything to me. So I'm willing to go all the way. I'll go to bat for myself. Like, yeah, it's just like one little account out of billions, but it's my account. So I'll be Stalin-esque as well. And at the end of the day, I'm the one with the case. I'm the one with the stronger case, not them. I can sue them for damages. And I have a legitimate case. So they can think that, oh, well, you know, we're too big to fail. It's like, I agree with that. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing the fact that, you know, they will do whatever they can to you know, protect their interests. Like, I get that, but so am I. You know, they have to play by the rules too. Yeah, it's their platform, but they have to have decency. And they have to be held accountable if they cause financial damage to somebody, whether it's on their platform or someone else's. Mexicans in general don't like... I mean, sometimes they get along. It's not absolute. Sometimes they get along. Looks like Eastside Pains. Yeah, it is. More like Ghost Town. Eastside Weemos, Ghost Town. All right. So my phone hasn't overheated yet. That's good. I only got 35% tint. The guy was saying, well, maybe you want to fuck with the 15% because the 15% is darker, and you know, if you're really concerned, I was like, nah, because then if I make my windshield too dark, then how can I stream? It completely defeats the purpose. So the only way for me to get my cake and eat it too was to get the 35% tint, but the 3M, the highest quality available. He was gonna charge me like $3.99, but I talked him down to $3.50. I don't know. You guys can tell me if I got a good deal or not. Dude, there's a fruit fly in my fucking car. I'm trying to kill it. Fucking piece of shit. Go to Harbor City, 255 Maygold. It's Marigold. 255th and Marigold. Why? Is there something on the wall? Did somebody hit up the gray wall there? Or did somebody tag up that one apartment building on 255th? You used to stay off of Opp and Lagoon back in the 90s? Okay. I used to crash on someone's couch on McDonald and Sanderson on the west side. That was back in the day. That was a long time ago. And I think my friends from back then got evicted. They're not there anymore. This is the Greenbelt Park in Eastside Weemos. You have to come here on like early Sunday morning. We just passed Montoya's, which is supposedly like a really good Mexican restaurant. Never tried it though. I just tried El Tepeyac on one of my streams recently. The one in Boyle Heights, East LA. My platform, you pay if you make money using my platform. What platform is that? What city am I in? I'm in Wilmington. We're in Eastside Weemos. Eastside Weemos, went to San Pedro High. Oh shit, dude, I think I just saw a tag. Fuck. Hold on. You gotta keep your eyes open, man. Dude, this is not for people with bad eyesight. You have to have sharp ass peripheral vision at all times. You never know what you might miss. Hopefully this isn't just like a graffiti tag. Hopefully it's, oh shit. Look. See, that was a good one. Okay, now I have to check every alley around here because now I'm concerned about what else I'm missing. What else is there? I think Mahar Street has an alley. And then if I go straight here, that's another alley. Check out this bitch. Hey guys, please type ones in the chat if the stream's still connected, because I think I'm having some connectivity issues. Ones in the chat if you can hear me right now. Okay, for sure. Thanks. Good looking out dark. Here. Go fuck some 304s on live. Is that a chick typing that? Seriously? No, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, you want to see some shit like that? Subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm not doing that on YouTube. Sub to my OnlyFans. Man, man, maybe I should start an OF. Do it or I'm gay. You sound like a dude. Are you sure you aren't gay? You got like porn brain or something. Pussy. Yeah. I mean, you're a chick, right? Why are you dissing yourself? You're dissing your own anatomy. I mean, if you want to disrespect yourself, go ahead. I promise I won't judge. Thin ass neh. Are you like a black dude? Like, your name looks feminine. Trini? I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen your profile picture, but your name sounds feminine, but you talk like a YN. Florencia, what's up? We're in Wilmington right now. And usually when I stream during the daytime, after like 30 or 45 minutes, my phone crashes and it's all bad. But so far so good. Clear as hell. Wilmington, Harbor area, Los Angeles. Whoever gets views, whether it's some dope ass shit or rage bait. You know, people non-stop laughing and talking shit and egging me on to do something gay, probably. And when people are hella active in chat, that's good for the algorithm. That's how you gain new subscriptions, new followers. Trini says, fuck Wilmington, go hit up Figueroa. I'll do what I feel like doing. Why don't you go hit up Figueroa? You're the one who's down bad. You're the one who's blue-balled, not me. Shit. Why are you so into watching people get a nut? That's like some corner chair shit, some cuck shit. You like to watch? You don't like to actually be a part of the action. You like to sit in the corner. I get you, dog. Yeah, L Street. Where the hoes at? There's no hoes just walking around in Wilmington. You have to go to Fig, or you have to go to like North Long Beach, or you have to go to Western Avenue. I'm in your hood. Well, I'm on the border of two hoods. I don't know which hood is yours, but yeah, we're bisecting east side and west side right now in Wilmington. Avalon's the official border between the WeMoss gangs. Watch out for them oppressors. On Op Street? Is that like a play on words? Oppressors? Who, the gentrifiers? Who's the oppressor? WeMoss in general. The live keeps stalling? Hey guys, is the live stream, is it all choppy and glitching and shit, or is it good? If the stream is stalling and fucking up, let me know. I have to keep tabs on this. Smooth? Okay, that's good. Appreciate it. Wilmington, fool. She, fool. Do I have a missile jammer on my car? Like a missile defense system, like the shit that like Israel has, like the Arrow 3 or the Iron Dome. Like a drone jammer, the shit that they use in Ukraine and Russia. No, I'm definitely vulnerable to airstrikes. I'm absolutely vulnerable to airstrikes right now. A B-2 bomber would fuck my shit up. There's a new McDonald's coming up? Are you serious? Here? Nah, really? On Anaheim. I had no idea. Yeah, I think they knocked down like a building recently, no? Yeah, I think, you know, Eastside Wilmington is hogging all the McDonald's. They got the only McDonald's in the city. Westside needs some love too. I guess this might be where they have the McDonald's, no? Right here? On Ronan? Who the fuck is calling me? This. I get like 5 of them a day. People trying to scam. Shit, Sonny boy, look at this. Yeah, but bad, really? The back. So now white. Like, fuck. Not happening again. I'm gonna be able to catch a break in the beginning. It's just gonna be each I beginning. It's just gonna be each I should have gotten my degree. It's that do something. Their phone real quick.